Hey everybody, it's Renee and I've got a hair tutorial for y'all. So I'm just starting out on washed and stretched hair. I had it in these 4 little braids and then I turned it into 3 sections so I could plan out how I wanted to start doing my parts. My boyfriend Jacob helped with parting the back section of my head. He did those 6 triangles in the back. And then I parted the front 2 sections because I could actually see those. You don't have to do your hair in these exact sections. I wanted mine to be mostly symmetrical. The next time I do this style, I think I'll try just like parting it every which way. But yeah, Jacob did really good in the back. And the front looks somewhat okay, so it worked out. Now I'm just using this growth oil. I mostly just put it in my hair because I like the smell, but also because it actually moisturizes my hair fairly well. The first braid that I show you, I'm just showing it to basically show you how the style will look when it's done properly. You won't be able to see the rubber band. I'm gonna show you the process once without talking, and then I'm gonna explain the next time I do it. I wanna be the one for you. I think I'll be the one for you. To hold you and to cherish you. I promise to be heaven to buy. I wanna be the one for you. So first you want to go ahead and moisturize the section or use whatever smoothing or holding product you're going to use. I use the Cantu Edge Control. It's a bit greasier than you would think for an edge control, so it ended up working out for holding my hair and keeping it smooth. Then I went ahead and got out the amount of hair I wanted to use for the braid, and I tapered the ends. Make sure you do this properly because if you don't, the braids will unravel. Now I'm sliding the crochet hook beneath the braid, beneath the section. I just lay it flat against my head and slip it under the rubber band. And then I'm gonna go ahead and twist the hair into a loop. Make sure you do this pretty well so that way it doesn't, you don't have too many straggly ends out of it. And as you can see, I push my hand forward over the hook first to make sure I push any extra hairs in there. And then I pull the latch hook closed. And then I just slide it back through. Make sure you do close the latch hook because if you don't, you will snag some of your hairs. Then I hold one end of the synthetic hair and then I pull the other end through. To secure it, all you want to do is just pull your hair tighter. You want it tight enough for the hair to snugly fit under the rubber band, but you don't want it tight enough to the point that people can see your thoughts. And then to hide my hair in there, I just make 3 sections of my hair, then do 3 sections of the synthetic hair, and I twist my hair into the synthetic hair to help hide it better. So this is my hair after I had just finished it. As you can see, I made them secure enough to make sure they won't come undone, but also it's loose enough to where I can comfortably go ahead and put my hair up like this. You don't have to have your hair painfully tight for it to be secure. So after that, I just wrapped my hair up with a scarf around my edges, and then I went to sleep with the 2 buns. Then the next day I went ahead and sealed my ends by using boiling hot water and a towel. Make sure you're extra careful with this. If you did taper your ends properly, your hair won't unravel in this process. I only had 1 braid unravel, and since I was too lazy to undo it, I just ran a match over it. You know how we used to seal braids? I didn't burn the end. I just ran the match over the sides of the hair so that way it still looked like it was sealed in. And so some tips for doing your hair: make sure you get everything you need out first before you get started, because it'll make the process much easier and much shorter instead of having to get up in between every other braid. If you need help, make sure you get someone who you trust to help you with your hair. I happen to have had Jacob. I don't think he's ever parted hair before, but he did a really good job. Also, for the cleanup, get one of these little pet brushes. It made everything so much easier. All I had to do was scrape the area around me and things worked out fine. As far as what I'm gonna do to maintain it, the braids themselves, I'm just gonna like use one of my big elastics like this and either put it in 2 buns, or as it slowly loosens up even more, I'm gonna put it in a bun on top of my head when I sleep. And I'm just gonna use my wrap scarf around my edges and stuff to make sure those are okay. They're okay. And I also sleep on a satin pillowcase, so I'm good either way if I happen to just fall asleep, which I do sometimes. What else? Yeah, I feel like that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see me do any more hair stuff like that or whatever, just comment down below, or message me, Snapchat, Instagram, stuff like that, because I'm on there. I'm social sometimes. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Stings the nostrils in a good way. Yeah. Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.